morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of another neat selfie quadcopter that comes with a nice carrying case, by the way. This is the JJRC H47, also known as the E47, I believe, and there's probably a GoRC version, probably would be labeled T47, GoRC uses T. Those are all the same company, I'm pretty sure, folks, just producing under different brand names. But this little Elfie, the JJRC Elfie, is a neatly controlled quadcopter that uses a G-sensor control, similar to other some recent quadcopters I've been testing them recently. What was it, H49? Tiny little thing. The mini baby Elfie used one of these. It works very well, these type of controllers. I'll go over it here shortly. What else you get in this case? You get your controller. You get the quadcopter itself, the foldable quadcopter. Mine came with a little lavender scent packet. Oh, it makes it smell great. So, and your instruction books and spare props, I believe, are below it, along with a prop puller too, and a screwdriver. So, and you know, a maintenance kit comes with it. Let's go over the quadcopter first off. The quadcopter itself is a folding quadcopter, made to look similar to something called the DJI Spark. I got a DJI Spark. It looks similar, but not quite the same. It is a unfolding quadcopter, a foldable quadcopter, with a 720p camera on the front that can be swiveled up or down. I prefer to keep mine just about level when I'm doing selfie videos. I like to stay relatively low and have it follow me. And you can actually do that with these G sensors. It makes it very easy to do follow me mode. The battery in it is a proprietary battery, thus you must use the proprietary batteries that are designed for this particular quadcopter. But I'm pretty sure you can switch between the JJRC version, the E version, and the GoRC version. If you see batteries for those, you can use them. It is charged. There's the charging port for it via a little pin charger. And that's about it, folks. This is how you open it. You press this to unlock it, and then you can pull the battery back and out. These come shipped with the battery in, but pulled backwards so that it can't connect with the pins, thus accidentally discharged during shipment. So if you find yours, why is there a wedge in there, or why is it taped on? That's the reason. They want to prevent it from accidentally discharging in case this on-off plug gets pushed. And this is your on-off plug, by the way. So that's the quadcopter. Oh, it's got real nice front lights too. I'll give you that too, to let you know, help with your orientation, and red lights in the back. Okay, the controller on this is, like I mentioned, a G-sensor controller. I've used this before, again, on the mini baby Elfie. It works very well. Takeoff and landing is activated by pressing down on the pitch stick. Actually, this is pitch forward, pitch back, and yaw left and yaw right. Mainly, you're going to be operating this in headless mode since it's a selfie quadcopter, and you activate the headless mode by pressing this button here. And that helps you, operating a selfie quadcopter in headless mode is very simple to do. And it helps keep the camera pointed toward you since you're using this as a selfie quadcopter. The calibration, it has a calibration button right here. Put the quadcopter on a flat level surface if it drifts a lot, and press that button there. You can turn the lights on and off to save battery power by pressing this button here. And emergency stop if you crash into a tree or a bush and something's blocking those propellers. You want to prevent those motors from burning out. Press and hold this button here, and that will shut off the motors. And you can select different rates, beginner and intermediate and expert, I guess, by pressing this button here. And you have an on-off switch here. So let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Again, I will be using the JJRC app for this. That comes on Google Play and iTunes. So we start this up by pressing and holding that button down. Actually making sure that the battery is fully inserted. Yeah, we got lights. So we got power. And putting it on a flat and level surface, and I am going to bind it to the transmitter first. It is bound. And let's do a quick test to see what happens when we lose power. So taking off and going up. Then turning. Oh, you know, that automatically shuts itself down. I forgot. This is, one of these is up and one of these is down. Forward and backward is controlled this way, folks. I was wrong. This here, forward is controlled that way, backward, left to right. It has a G sensor control. I forgot to mention that, didn't I? Let me make sure there's no more grass stuck in the motors. That was my fault. Take off. Controlling the quadcopter, going up a little bit higher. Now let's turn off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, and then it descends. I wanted to hit. Stop it from hitting the ground. Okay, so we don't need to worry about flyaways. Let's start up the app. Rebinding again. We've got control. That's our headless mode. And start up the app and do some selfie flying. Hope you enjoy the rest of this flight. Okay, this is the JJRC app. I'm hitting connect, and we should be getting FPV view. There we go. And I am going to hit record. We're going to stay in 30% mode to start with, and hitting headless mode. So we should be in headless mode right now. And hitting takeoff, and giving it throttle, bringing it up, higher, yawing it toward me. We are in headless mode. And now I can control it using the G sensor control. And I am recording video. Let's try it as a selfie quadcopter. Follow me, selfie quadcopter. Come down a little lower too, right about there. So, you know, this G sensor control that comes with these, the JJRC invented. I don't see any others using this type of controller. It works very well. You know, it's used with JJRC. There are other brands and Ishin versions of this. It works actually very well. All I'm doing is tilting it to the right when I want to move right, and say I want to move left, I tilt it to the left. And I can see myself on the screen coming toward me, bringing it toward me, closer, 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 and there I am on the screen. I can see it. Making sure that I am recording via the app. I want to make sure that's recording. It is. And all in all, pretty dang neat. So if you're looking for a cheap selfie quadcopters, these from JJRC and from JJRC and Ishin with this little sensor actually works very well. Let's try a hand landing. Putting my phone down on the ground, bringing it over toward me. It's actually dry over here. They just watered the field, but this portion of the field seems to be dry. So I'm going to bring it closer and landing it. I just pressed that button. Sending it back up again. Going up. Getting my phone. Checking out the view. It works very well. So let's go over this way on the field. I am not going to be running today, folks. I got to maintain my breath here for this video. But cheap selfie quadcopters that work rather well. Let's go back. Walk backwards. Okay, let's go up high. Get a pan of the area. All right, about there, a little bit higher. And rotating. Showing the area. And it rotates rather quickly. And coming back on. All I'm doing to bring it down is pulling down on the stick. The altitude hold will level it off right about there. And coming back again. Now, the one thing I wish they would get rid of is the annoying beep. The blinking lights on the front, let's show you that. Going up a little higher too. Those blinking lights, two rapid drop or blips, that's telling us that it is in headless mode. And that's more than sufficient to let us know that it's in headless mode. I would recommend JJRC get rid of the annoying beep, so that the video that it's producing wouldn't have that annoying beep. Okay, that's the one thing I wish they would fix on this. But other than that, dang, it's nice. Let's turn it over this way here. Get a view from this point. And moving, tilting to the right. So very easy to control this thing. I don't know what more to say of that. I haven't gotten any pictures yet, have I? Let's turn that off and take some pictures. Doing the picture mode would probably be easier if, well, let's see. Let's see if I can use my thumb to take the picture. My one suggestion, let's land that for a second. Let's bring it over here. Would be to include a camera button on this thing. Bring it over. Include a camera button on this. It would make it much easier here. I hope I didn't lose my video there. Connect. Stopping the video. I was taking photos, wasn't I? So it really don't matter. So I'm going to make sure Bob isn't still recording. We'll go up one more time. Pointing in that direction there. Another thing I noticed, as the battery gets weak, okay, I guess that's it. The gyro sensor control gets a little bit screwy. I'm going to turn off headless mode now. It's still blinking, folks. Notice that? That means, you know, that our battery is low, and that was the end of the battery part because I can't take off again. I'm trying. That's it. So that's the flight time you get with this thing. That last port there. But all in all, let me turn it off. Final thoughts on it. These little selfies that are coming out with this G sensor control actually work very well as a selfie quadcopter. Relatively easy to control. When you put it into headless mode, you can keep it pointed toward you and just tilt it right, left, back and forward and take your video. So all in all, I kind of like these kind of quadcopters. This is Quadcopter 101 with the JJRC, make sure I got it right, H47, signing out.